Hi guys, my name's Massey. I'm the owner here at ADS Automotive. A lot of you have watched our videos on ADS TV Live, on YouTube, Instagram, and witnessed the recent growth in the business. What we're doing today is a feature film which is going to feature our new software garage management system, TechMan. Part of the success and reason for our growth in the business is down to the garage management software. We've now utilised TechMan for the past 3 months, and it allows us to booking jobs, job cards. We've gone completely paperless in the business, which is a big bonus for us. Garages normally you write things down on a bit of paper, it gets lost, job cards or fault sheets on cars. So TechMan now, it's all digital. We've got a terminal on each ramp. So what I want to do today is show you how we book cars in, how we use TechMan, and look at some of the data behind how powerful the tool is. So we're going to start in the epicenter of ADS, the beating heart, if you will, in the office. Talk about a call coming in, how to load the diary, how jobs get booked in, our process, if you will, of how we get cars in the workshop. We'll pick up the phone and we'll book the car into the diary, so we'll do that. Alright, so the phone normally rings or email inquiry comes in. Any inquiries come into the building, Scott takes care of it. It could be on Instagram or on Facebook. Scott will deal with the inquiry. So we go into the dashboard. We can create new jobs, create estimates. It's all done via VRM lookup. Put your reg in and then you can load up your vehicle details. This is what's booked in today, so it's a very, very clear and simple colour guided system. So bookings for the 20th of July, which is today. These cars are booked, which haven't turned on site yet. Once these vehicles are arrived on site, they'll change colour, and we can simply go into that particular job. This job's just pulled in outside, so we go from booked to vehicle arrived on site. Straight away, that gives us a very clear indication to let the technicians and the front of house staff know that car's arrived on site. Dave, front of house, and Scott and all the technicians go into the dashboard and you can see straight away it's in blue. Yellow's booked, blue's arrived on site. So there's no more waiting around. It's a very, very clear, concise colour code system which lets us all know what status the vehicle's in. Assign it to a technician, so Pete, myself, Glyn, Buddha, and then the guys can load it in the workshop. So what we're going to do now is go into the workshop, we're going to load the job up and then we're going to have a look at it. Alright guys, so go to the workshop. Alright guys, so we're back in the workshop. Glyn's brought the Porsche on the ramp and we're going to talk you through now our TechMan procedure and how we log on to the job and some of the data which is displayed in real time. We're also going to go through the tech view on the Kindle. We're using the Kindle because we've got photo and video capability, and it's also got rid of job sheets completely. No more dirty, greasy, horrible job sheets. It's all done digitally. Tech's got this. We can, in real time, report the condition of the vehicle, take videos, take photographs, and we're going to take pictures now. I'm going to show you what it looks like at the front of house and how it's transported across. But first things first, let's have a look at the terminal and how technicians log on and off jobs. Now the whole thing behind TechMan won't work unless you log on and off jobs. Now I have to admit the first couple of weeks when we introduced the new system it was a difficult process. Now we're all on board with it and it affects our efficiency. So we've got individual job efficiency there. Glyn and Pete 85-88% respectively, very respectable. Overall efficiency 75 and 54. That could be down to us at front of house not obviously loading the work or not invoiced jobs out yet as of this month. There's a couple of big projects in the workshop which has probably affected those. End of the month I'm sure those numbers will come back up again. But first things first, what's really, really important is the technician logs in. So in the morning tech comes in and you check in straight away. Once he leaves at night he checks out again. If he's cleaning the workshop, if he's doing lunch, there are buttons for each and every job in the workshop that he's doing, so we know if he's been productive or unproductive. Okay guys, Glyn comes across a problem on this Porsche for example, let's see, he notices a major defect. He's taken a video picture on the tech view, goes through to front of house. He can put that job on hold. When he presses on hold, straight away it comes up in a red warning in the front of house. So this links with all the different terminals. So front of house comes up red, on hold. So that's when we know we need more authorization or speak to the customer. So that's what will happen on this one. If he goes to his jobs record here guys, so straight away all your list of jobs are on there. Any deadlines, you've got job numbers and you can select your jobs. Also got key location. We're still a relatively small operation, so we've not got key bins yet. we've got a single place for all the keys, but again, that'll display where the keys are, and again, a deadline when that job has to be out. So you'll select the job, load it up, and away it goes. Alright guys, so that's TechMan Terminal explained. So logging on and off jobs. What I want to do now is show you our Kindle with the tech view on it. What this basically is our digital check sheet. This has helped us get rid of paper. I hated paper. Job would come in, you'd fill out a job sheet on paper, health condition, mileage, that'd get lost, misplaced. We'd go into the office, there'd be a pile of dirty, horrible, greasy, oily bits of paper, which, as you know, is not good for my OCD. Never liked it, looks unprofessional, and it's not cool. I'll talk to you about how the system works, what information's on here, how we fill it out. What's really cool, what they've brought on recently, is video capability. What we can do now, in real time, shoot a video on the car. Let's say you've got a ball joint, we're playing it, or you've got a vibration, or a misfire, or an oil leak, for example. We can video it, we can save it, which goes to front of house. That then goes straight to front of house, and they can send the customer a link. They can download that link, view that link, and look at the defects on the car. We could also have that capability on a courtesy car form. So we've done that courtesy car we've done this afternoon. We've done a walk around the car, took a video of it with the condition, the mileage, videoed and photographed the driving license. That then automatically assigns that to that job if we've logged onto it. So we'll do that now, guys, okay? Now, because this job is assigned to Glyn, and Glyn's logged in, all we simply do, look at the vehicle reg there and click load job. Very straightforward so far. Comes up there and you've got view vehicle history. That's a good one. If the car's been in before or there's been problems before, we can click on that and look at the history of that vehicle. So as it had brakes before, suspension before. So now the technician doesn't have to go back to the reception, speak to front of house guys. They can simply look at the vehicle history. So big insight into what's been done before. There's the vehicle reg, chassis number, straight away vehicle mileage, and you put the tyre tread depths in. So before, again, that was written on paper, which should get lost. A net would have to chase it all up. Now it's all done in real time, straight to front of house, which gets priced up and authorised immediately. Cuts down a lot of admin time. It's got interim service, so Glyn knows exactly how much time he's got to do, and he can now load up, this is a really cool bit, he can now load up the vehicle service sheet, which is now part of this. So you've got a simple traffic light system, red, amber or green. So if something's obviously a major safety issue, it's hanging off, it's broken, it's in red. If it's an advisory, it's in amber. And obviously if it's A-OK, it's in green. If you press red, we've got the option of taking a photograph. So again, go over to the car. I mean, most defects we see, tyres. Car comes in for a service, get it up on the ramp and the inside edge shredded, okay? So straight away, take a photograph, bang. Now what that does is, press OK. Once I complete that job sheet, that photograph goes straight to front of house. So Dave's now got a visual, doesn't have to get up out of his seat, come over and have a look himself, take a picture on his phone. That picture is on his computer, which he can send to the customer, okay? Really, really straightforward. All right guys, so give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna fill out this check sheet now and go through to back to front of house. All right guys. Okay guys, so just come out of the workshop using the tech view on Kindle. And as demonstrated just a minute ago, we took a video of the Porsche on the ramp. It was a quick overview of the condition of the underside of the vehicle. And what this has done is, on the dashboard where Scott is normally sat, it's popped up a notification that the video has been uploaded. So the job number's there, job video uploaded by Glyn, so I can click that. Whilst we're here as well, it's worth pointing out, when you log back onto the system, it's also alerted me about the Porsche job. The time, 1.21 hours have been spent, and we've got 1.5 authorised. So at that point, Dave would phone the customer, authorise some more time if needed, after a quick chat with the technician. Again, it's popped up amber alert, red alert, same job, you're now at 1.5 hours. Okay, so that conversation would have taken place, Dave would have acted on that and authorised more time. And I've got a job status update, now it tells me Budder is working on the transporter T5, so it's got a job number, so I can sit here and I can be advised of what the technicians are exactly up to in the workshop in real time and authorise more time if needed. Also tells me Budder's now cleaning the workshop. Okay, so that's how that works. I really hope today's video has been a nice insight into what we do and how we operate. We've had a look at how we use a diary system, how jobs get booked in, time allocation. The guys from TechMan came up today. Obviously we've been using this system for about 3 months now. During that period we've taken on 2 more members of staff, one of them being front of house who uses TechMan. And actually the guys, Peter and Leo from TechMan, have shown us some of the bad habits we've picked up and corrected them. So the support from those guys has been second to none. Really impressed where they've held our hand and showed us and trained us and been by our side. So I have to admit, when we first went on board with TechMan, it was a lot to take in, especially because we were integrating a new system into the business in real time. So of course we had a new software system which nobody used before. We did go on training in Northampton, we had used the system, had a demo, but nothing can prepare you to an entirely new system, garage management system, when you're working in real time in one of your busiest periods. So the phone's ringing, customers coming in, jobs going on. And to be fair, TechMan did a lot of the lion's share work. They actually preloaded all the data, all our fixed price servicing, all our check sheets, all of our fixed labour jobs uploaded onto TechMan before we integrated it in the business to minimise downtime. But still there was a kind of a period of about 6, 7, maybe 8 weeks where we're still familiarising ourselves with the system, obviously trying to get staff, members of staff, workshop technicians to log in and out of jobs when they should do. Doesn't always go to plan, doesn't quite go smoothly, so you have to integrate these systems over a period of time. I allowed a 2-month period where I said, look guys, if you're making a mistake within that period, it's alright, you need more training, you need some more support. Now I've given the guys the training and support they need to run the system. There's no excuse anymore. They must log on jobs and they must log off jobs, which helps us look at analyse the data. So we've done booking in procedure, front of house. We've had a quick look in the workshop, how we use our Kindle, using photograph and videos, how we can share that with the customer, which is a great feature I think. What the main dealers are using on their platform, so we're really started pushing our business forward. We've got digital check sheets now, we've gone paperless, which as you can see in this office, lovely. There's no more paper, there's no more greasy bits of paper knocking around everywhere, which really makes me happy, and it soothes my OCD, but obviously it looks more professional. It's no good having job sheets with greasy handprints on or which go missing. The fact we're digital now, we've gone paperless and everything's on recorded, it just takes a massive weight off my mind and obviously saves a lot of time, so that's fantastic. Importantly, as a business owner, I was a technician, I'm not so much anymore. I help the guys still in the workshop, I still do diagnostic jobs, all the jobs that they can't fix, they tend to call me over, but when I'm not doing that, I spend a lot of time, especially in the evenings, looking at data, looking at the reports. Now obviously we went on board with TechMan nearly 4 months ago, but it's allowed us to collect a lot of valuable data to look at utilisation, look at efficiency. Now, looking at individual jobs and jobs which went wrong, I can then go to that technician or go to the front of house staff and go, right, what's gone wrong in this job? Where did it fail? And they go, well, I didn't have the right information. Right, okay, I've just got ECA in the business, or I've just bought a tool, I've just bought the Stanners i4 induction heater because last week we had a job where we lost a lot of time because we couldn't get a bolt undone because our induction heater wasn't good enough. I've uprated our thermal imaging camera. So, alright, I've invested more money in buying tools and equipment, but I've highlighted areas in the business where jobs have gone wrong, which need not just investment in equipment, but training or support or a refresher course. I'm now doing 2 hours a week CPD with the guys upstairs in the training room, just because we've highlighted a major issue with training on staff, and you can see that through the data on TechMan. So it's really, although it's been difficult at first, it's been like I say it's like having a baby for the first time. It's difficult, sleepless nights for the first 3 months, but once you get used to it and changing nappies, you're away with it. It really is a powerful system and one that we've really enjoyed using. And knowing that knowing that the guys are at 88-90% efficiency, we're only utilising 70% of the time, is highlighting an issue for me for utilisation and marketing, perhaps change tactic with that. So it's been a very good system. I'm happy with it so far, and hopefully you can learn from our mistakes, and you can. So a lot of questions on social media, a lot of emails, a lot of messages on Facebook about TechMan, about the business and garage management software and how we utilise it, how it works. Hopefully the video we've done today has helped you have an insight into our business and how we operate, and hopefully it's helped you. I want to see you guys do well and grow your business as well. Okay guys, so that's enough from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.